Lost To. Welcome back to our channel. It's sunny in here. Because it's like, 2 o'clock in the afternoon?
We're early today.
We're dodging work today to film this video. Maybe I shouldn't say that in case somebody's watching it that
It's
I work
5
with.
o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Welcome back to our channel, everybody. We are back from the 5th annual SES retreat. It was a huge success. And we're going to go through just some retreat overview stuff and then show you guys what we've been working on. So, Jodi, you want to talk about the retreat?
Yeah. I feel like there's so much to talk about. It was
amazing.
Perfect in every way.
Yeah. Year
5, I feel like every year it's easier and better, and just it's hard to describe being in a room with 200 creative people.
Mm-hmm.
And the love and support and the laughs and the fun, and it's just incredible. And watching people, like, my favorite thing is when I hear people say, oh, I met my table mates at, year number 2 or year number 3, and, we're back again. And people make lifelong friends at these things. And I know that firsthand because I've met people at retreats that I still talk to, and it's awesome. Mm-hmm. It's just, the environment is amazing. Stitching, the things that everyone was working on was incredible.
Yeah.
I always love walking around and seeing what everyone's working on. And then this year we had something new that we had was our LNS was new. We had Floss and Flame with Rebel Stitcher. So we had Jen and her husband, Scott.
Yep.
And then Colleen, Rebel Stitcher, was there with her daughter, Etta. And they had Caitlin there to help as well. And you guys, this setup was, I'm still speechless at what they brought. They literally brought their entire retail store.
And I bought a ton of stuff.
The shopping was by far the biggest hit of the weekend. Mm-hmm. We don't have an LNS locally in Pittsburgh, so for the local people that come to our retreat, it is a big, big treat for us because we don't get to touch fabric and look at charts and see finished pieces from designers and just seeing everything in person. The amount of fabric that was on that table, absolutely mind-blowing. Mm-hmm. And they were just so grateful to be there and such a delight to have. It was a great weekend. It was amazing. You know, we put a lot of work into it, and every year we kind of teeter on like, God, this is a lot. Like, and then every year when we do it, it's like, that was worth every second that we put into this. And then we do it again. So speaking of doing it again, so we announced at the retreat, so for everybody who attended, the dates for next year are going to be the 9th, 10th, and 11th of April. So the second weekend in April, same place. We're going to be back at the Sheraton. We really enjoy going there. They take good care of us. And we're really excited to be back. So for those of you who didn't have a chance to come this year, but you want to come next year, the waitlist will open in August, and then everybody who attended this year will automatically get an invoice sent to them at the beginning of August if they want to sign up for 2027. So you don't have to worry about if you already came, about getting back on the list. You don't have to do that. If you don't want to come, you just don't pay the invoice. But for those of you who want to come, we'll open up the waitlist as well, and we're expecting another gangbuster year for 2027. So we're really excited, and Jodi and I have already started planning because that's what we do, because once one retreat ends, we start planning for the next one. So yeah, we're excited. But we had some really cool stuff this year too. We had the brag table, which I don't think a lot of people, either remember to bring things, but for those of you who did, your stuff was amazing.
We also had a smalls exchange, which we will show you. Jodi and I participated as well, so we'll be able to show you what we got in return.
So fun.
And everybody just did a bang-up job on their smalls exchange, so it was just great.
That was one of my favorite parts of the weekend, too.
Yeah.
Seeing people get their small and then connect with a person that made it. It's so fun.
Yeah, absolutely. So let's go through retreat stuff first, because we got a lot of stuff from people, and then I also bought a bunch of stuff from Floss and Flame. So I want to go through.
Which, by the way, when you come to a retreat and you bring us gifts, it's never expected.
No.
You guys are so generous. Like, just the stuff that we get from people throughout the weekend blows my mind that you guys put, like, time and thought and effort and money into these, like, little gifts for us. And they're so fun. And it's just...
Yeah.
My heart's exploding.
I know. So let's show our smalls exchange.
Okay.
So I grabbed Debbie Ginter. So Debbie, this was her first year coming, and she did an amazing job on my smalls. I actually got 2, and I got little pillows.
They're finished so beautifully.
So these ones were from the most recent issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine too. So she stitched these so fast, and she did an amazing job. I mean, I couldn't even like come close to her pillow finishes. So Debbie, I love
You
these so
killed it.
much. I can't wait to put these out.
They're adorable.
What did you get?
Okay, so this is the box that I chose, and it had these little scissor fobs that, and I can't remember the lady that made this. I feel terrible. I cannot remember her name. Sweetest lady. So she stitched these little tea bag scissor fobs. So this was part of the packaging, and then these will go on my scissors. Mm-hmm. And then, so that was kind of a hint as to what was going to be in here. And here we go. Teresa... I think her name was Teresa. Okay. So, this is a pincushion
In a
teacup. And obviously that top part is stitched. And it's all padded in here. And this is like all one piece. And it's absolutely beautiful. Like to die for.
Yep.
And then these little pins came, I mean, not little, these big pins.
These big pins
came with it. So just, I mean, the detail, the craftsmanship, the finishing is flawless. Chef's kiss.
Mm-hmm. No notes.
I couldn't even believe it when I opened it. So
yeah.
Thank you. You guys, again, I looked at some of the smalls that people got. I mean, just... You guys are so creative and amazing, like very inspiring.
Yeah.
So.
And a lot of people were very impressed that didn't participate in the smalls exchange, but they were looking at what people got, and they were just amazed at how well people finished their stuff and how beautiful the stitching was. Because I think sometimes you go to smalls exchanges at retreats, and, sometimes people are a little disappointed, which is so sad. But everyone did such a great job. So hopefully if you come next year, you want to participate because it's a lot of fun.
It is a fun time.
All right. And then I'll just kind of go through and show some stuff that we got. We don't want to take a ton of time showing these things, but we want to make sure we thank everybody for their stuff. So from our friend Darlene, her son 3D printed these cute little pierogies. I can't wait to put him on my computer because his little feet will dangle.
Oh my God.
And you know us in Pittsburgh, we love pierogies. And then we also got a Go Pittsburgh Sarah's Candy Milk Chocolate Bar, and it came in this cute little bag. So thank you, Darlene.
Thank you.
All right, and then from our sisters. They were never such devoted sisters. Donna and Joanna.
Joanna.
Joanna. We got a Hobby Lobby gift card. We got these cute little project bags that were stitched up and some little goodies inside. We just love them so much. Oh my gosh. Thank you, ladies. And then, I can't remember who gave us this bag. I am so sorry. I wish we had people's names. in these things, but gosh, I want to say that it was Sandy Weddle, but maybe it wasn't. I don't remember. But like cool stuff, like a little first aid kit and these little sanitizing wipes.
This little box with all kinds of goodies inside with a magnet for like needles.
So cute.
Tape measure, a pen.
These are amazing.
Amazing.
Okay. And then from our buddy Adriana Monti. Okay. First of all,
can we talk about this really quick?
First of all,
I have not opened this because I could not deal with the packaging. Yeah. Like, this is the cutest thing. This little charm. There's a button on there, 250 button. Jelly beans. This little tassel with 2026. And then you guys, these keychains they're not just like generic keychains. This one is engraved and it says celebrating cross stitch together for 5 years.
Because it was our 5th year.
Okay. And then there's a nickel behind it. And it says SCS Retreat on it.
And then like there's little beads in here and like little USA buttons and some candies. Like, of course,
jars have a 3D printed top on them for like a pen holder.
Yes, or like a little scissor holder, like a little scissor frog.
There's buttons in here. This tag, I bet, says something, but I can't see it from this angle. But I'm going to open this when I get home. I couldn't open it without showing you guys.
Yeah.
I had to keep it intact to show you this
amazing
package.
So cute.
Incredible.
And then from our friend Amy, she gave us this pack of pens, which had like all different kinds of fun pens in them. And this little rubber chicken, which I already took mine off.
Yeah, little rubber chicken. Can I just talk about Amy real quick? So at the retreat, Kristen and I, like in true Kristen and I form, both had a terrible backache. Mm-hmm. So I was walking around hobbling, and Amy goes, "Oh, I have just the thing for you. Use my TENS machine." And I was like, hell's a TENS machine? Yeah. So she pulls out this little device from Walgreens and she sets me all up. And Kristen and I ended up door dashing
from Walgreens
these TENS machines during the retreat because they were so amazing.
Yep.
So Amy, thank you for saving our backs.
You're the bomb.com.
The bomb.
And then from Lonnie, we got these little pillows. It took me a minute to get it. I'm not going to lie. And then from Kathy Pavovic, she had a little, it was like a little snackle box. But you got to pick like a little highlighter and like a little drink thing, and it came in these cute little Lowe's buckets.
Floss, candy. Oh, and then this was on it.
Yeah, so cute.
Adorable.
And then we don't know who gave us these things, but we got
oh yes,
some more floss drops with SCS 2026 on them. And then someone else gave us this little scissor fob thing that says SCS on it,
I'm going to use mine as a zipper pull.
Yeah. And then from our friend Beth, she made these little cups out of resin. So these are cute little, little
just catch-alls.
Little catch-alls.
Or jars. And then she also had these needle minders.
Yes.
Out of resin. So thank you, Beth.
And then I can't remember who.
Yours is downstairs. I saw it downstairs.
Yes, because I have my TENS machine.
But these are freaking adorable and personalized, embroidered. This is from.
Oh, it's from Carol.
Carol.
So from our friend Carol, she got us a gift card, and then she got us these little boxes, which are like little jewelry box things, but you can use them for stitchy stuff.
I mean,
I know.
It's too much. It's just too much.
And then this one is from our friend Gail Winger. This was her first year too. And she got us this little bag full of like fun little doodaddy stuff, like little wet wipes and scissor fobs and mints, like all kinds of things that you would just need at a retreat.
For eating snacks and you don't want to get your fabric dirty.
Yeah. And then our friend Diane, she also made a giveaway for our raffle table, but she made Jodi and I our project bags, and
these
inside,
are so incredible.
Not only did you get the project bag, you got a little Kleenex holder, We also got a little smaller bag.
This is unreal.
And then we got this little notebook that's covered in fabric, which is so freaking cute. Like, how cute! So thank you so much, Diane.
Amazing.
And I think that's what we got. I tried to keep everything together,
Me
but
too.
you know.
It's a whirlwind of a weekend. So if we don't have your name, I apologize. We appreciate all of you equally.
Oh my gosh. Like we said, nothing is ever expected, but everything is so appreciated. So thank you all so much.
Amazing, amazing.
It was amazing. So,
What'd you buy?
Oh my god, I bought so much stuff. Okay, so first of all, I want to talk about first. I went to.
Oh my god, you did buy a lot.
I know. Well, first of all, a couple weeks ago, we had our EGA Stitch Day. It was at the Valley Brook Country Club, so this was like a paid event. Typically, we go to a community center in Upper St. Clair, and this time we went to Valley Brook Country Club, which they do once a year. Janine was there from the Crafty U, so I got to do a lot of shopping. So I did some shopping
Naturally.
there, and then I did some more shopping. But anyway, let me show you what I bought there, because then it kind of parlays into what I bought at our retreat. So first of all, this...
Okay.
Y'all know that I like to buy these and then I never do them. But I saw this and I was like, I gotta buy this. But these are little cat beaded cross stitch keychains. Look at that little fish.
Okay, I have to see what...
It's amazing.
Oh, you stuff it.
You stuff it. So they're like puppies.
Shut up.
I know, like I said, am I ever gonna do
Okay,
them?
so they're
Probably
like
not.
leather.
They're leather. You stitch and bead
You
them.
have to do these.
I know, because I love them so much.
Okay. I wonder if they have dog ones.
Probably. Then I also bought, so the thing I love that Janine always does are like the little fabric remnants. So they're just like pieces that are cut and then she bundles them up. So I bought a couple of these. She has them separated like 40 count, 36 count, whatever. But like these little pieces are $5 a piece. Like, of course I'm going to buy like a ton of them. Allie made us these. These are for knitting, but these are little stitch marker counters. So thank you, Allie. I haven't used mine yet, but I will. And then
Ooh.
Judy won, our friend Judy won a basket. They had a ton of raffles at this event. She won this whole basket of fabric. So she passed it around the table and we all took a couple pieces.
How
so
nice
I took
is
some
that?
of those. And then I bought
Ugh.
this one from Summer House Stitch Works. And it's like a little needle book, but it's the whale and the boat.
Oh my god, it's a book.
Yeah, you can stitch it into a book.
And there's a pillow.
I know. So I bought that. So I bought those things. I also bought, of course, a Worthy Patriot because I couldn't stop myself. You guys, I've seen this one all over the place. I just knew I had to have it. And so that was what I bought at the Stitch Day. So let's talk about what I bought.
Let me hold that up because this is important.
Okay, yeah.
Your color matching skills are impeccable.
Impeccable. So anyway, so
Holy
I took the Worthy Patriot with me to the retreat because I knew that Jen was going to be bringing a ton of fabric and a floss. She literally brought so much floss.
There was like turnstiles of floss, and everyone was saying how much they loved all the floss.
So I have
I think Caitlin was at the floss thing restocking it the entire weekend.
the entire time.
Yeah.
So I got all of the called for floss, and then I also pulled all of my DMCs that I needed for it. And then anything that Jen didn't have, I just bought off 1-2-3 Stitch. So I was able to get all of the floss. And then I also bought this.
Look how perfect that it's not showing up right on camera. It is literally a perfect match to this fabric.
40 count desert taipan from
Is it?
Fox and
Does
Rabbit.
this have, okay. Like what's the called for?
40 count.
Okay.
There's a lot of 1/1 in this bad boy. So you can do 10 stitch or you can do full crosses on the 40 count. I haven't started it yet, but I wanted it all kitted and I purposely haven't started it until we filmed.
So good. So good.
I'm ready to do that. So I did that. And then Allie and I are working on this together, and then Lonnie is going to do it as well. And then Allie bought us these little stitch marker, or these little needle minders to go with it. And the funny thing is this is from Barbara Anna. I started this pattern, which is called Patriotic ABC. I started it years ago at the Stitch Retreat in Girard that I went to.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually have this pattern. I haven't finished it yet, but I can use it for both.
Awesome.
So I'm very excited about that. Okay, first of all, these were our bags for this year. Jodi's wearing the shirt. We love the white this year.
Everyone looked so sharp.
Everyone did look sharp. We always look like a cult, which I love.
And some people were nervous about getting these dirty, and I was like, guys, tie-dye it.
Or
and then everyone wanted a white sweatshirt so that they could tie-dye it.
do like what I do and just have a bottle of stain stick always ready to go.
Always.
Before you throw it in the washing machine. So I bought My Country from La Di Da. This is an older pattern. This is from 2014. But I've already started it, so I'll show this when I get to whips. Then I bought 2 of the Beneath the Waves palette. So this was a collaboration with like 20 different designers. They were all tasked to use a certain floss
palette.
Okay, so I have the flosses.
Here, let me help you.
Can't really see them because I put them on rings.
There. Oh, you really did organize this.
I did.
Wow.
And I also pulled fabric that I'm going to use for both of these.
Okay, so all the designers were given this floss palette and then told design whatever you want.
Yes,
right?
they had to be like 60 by 60 or 50 by 50, something like that. So I bought 2 of them.
Look how pretty this floss is.
Oh yeah, it's cottage garden threads, so of course like their shit is so
schmoly.
pretty.
Okay.
But I bought the one from Top Knot Stitcher, and then I also bought the one from is this Counting Puddles? Is that the name of the designer? Yeah, Counting Puddles. So I got the little seahorse, and then I got this little cat in the submarine.
They were all sort of like underwater themed.
Yeah,
no?
it was all supposed to be like
beach theme.
Nautical stuff.
Okay.
Beneath the Waves. Okay, then I bought from Fine Frog Stitching, which I had never heard of them before. I bought the Ice Star Cardinal pattern.
The trunk shows
Amazing.
are a true seller.
Then I bought also from the Stitch Crypt, I bought quite a few of their patterns. I bought the Summerween Cherry pattern, and I'm going to do it on this fabric.
Ooh.
Do you like how organized?
I'm speechless right now at your lips and stuff.
Organization.
Yeah.
Then I also bought the A Study of Skulls pattern, and I'm going to be doing it on this fabric. Jodi fabric, of course. And then I bought the Spooky Blooms. I love this one. However, this flossless,
Holy
a little extensive.
moly.
Okay, so I haven't pulled anything for that one, obviously.
Are you going to do this on black?
I don't know. I don't have black fabric.
That looks like an easy pattern to follow. I like that.
Yeah, it is. Then I bought from Hello Liz Matthews. I brought the Boo Ghost pattern, and I'm going to do it in the gray theme.
Nice.
You could do it in white if you want, but I'm going to do it in gray. And I did pull some fabric options.
Oh.
So I have 3 different color
you
options
do.
for the fabric. Kind of leaning towards this one.
I was going to say, this is a little greenish in here.
Yeah,
This one looks
so that one
very
looks good.
matchy. I
This
like
one
that.
looks a little bit too blue.
This is a giant piece.
I know. So I could do
Yes, I like this one.
I could do that one.
Okay.
So I'm just keeping those together. Then I bought this giant piece of 56 count from Fox and Rabbit because why not? And I've already used it for one of my patterns, so I'll show this in a minute. But this is a 56 count piece, but that will last me for the rest of my freaking life. Okay, then I bought some more fabric because
Because you have to.
why not? Some of these were just vibes. I was just going on vibes.
Ooh.
So this one is from Be Stitch Me. Look how pretty that is. Ooh, so this is a 46 count.
Misa's got,
He's eating a piece of tape. You know what? He's going to figure it out. Then I bought this 56 count Inca linen from Fox and Rabbit. You can't tell, but it has a lot of like really pretty, yeah, you can kind of see it.
You can. That's pretty.
So a really nice pink neutral color. Then I bought this 46 count Up in the Attic, which is like a...
Oh, he might have something stuck on him. Hold, please.
Hold on. Get out of this box. You dork. Okay. Then I bought this 46 count linen. This one is really pretty. It's like a
It's like a terracotta almost.
terracotta color, yeah. First of all,
it's a bed sheet. This will
last me for the rest of my
Forever.
life. And then I bought this salt bush linen, which is also in a 46, and it's a really nice, like muted taupey color. So a lot of good neutrals, and that's, like Jodi said, it was just so nice to be able to touch fabric and buy fabric. And
I mean, piles and piles and piles and piles of fabric. It was incredible.
piles of fabric. But I think that is all I bought. I mean, it was enough. Okay.
Yeah.
So what'd you buy?
Okay. So I pre-ordered this from Jen from Floss and Flame, and my grand idea was to start this at the retreat. Well, that never happened. But I love these birds. She has a number of different like series of these animals. I think there's like barnyard animals, and there might be like a whale trio. But these are awesome, and I'm excited for those. So
I'm going to do this one.
yeah, the idea was that Kristen, me, and Sarah, Sarah was going to do the peacock, I was going to do the crane, and then Kristen was going to do the swan. None of us did any of that. Then I bought from Fine Frog. Is that who you had? The Fine Frog? Okay. This little duck, Feathered Friends April. I won't do the April, but I loved this little duck.
Yep.
So cute.
Yep.
Perfect for spring.
Oh, I love this
I bought
one.
a lot of ducks. So this is called Ducks in a Bow. This is Sprouting Lupine, who was our designer for our retreat piece.
Let me grab our retreat
that
piece.
lots of people finished and brought, and that was amazing. She's incredible. Her trunk show is like amazing. But
I'm also wearing our sweatpants.
Oh yeah, you are.
I am.
I bought Ducks in a Bow, and I bought this because this reminded me of my porch goose. If you guys have been following us for a while, you know I have a porch. Kristen has a porch goose too.
Yep.
Mine's name is Pearl, and I love her, and she has a huge wardrobe, and I dress her all the time. So these reminded me of her. So that's Ducks in a Bow.
I want runner ducks so bad. They're amazing.
Yeah.
Like, I want one as a pet.
Look how cute they are.
I know.
And then I bought from Rebel Stitcher, Halloween is my love language. I couldn't resist. Look at that little furry cat. And everything else in here is amazing. You guys know I like to do small things. This happens to be a big one, but it's made up of lots of little small ones. So
Yeah.
maybe I'll do it all as one. Maybe I will do them individual. But easy peasy floss list. And I'm super excited.
Yeah.
So that's
So
what I bought. And I've been buying lots of knitting things.
Yeah, which we'll talk about knitting.
Yeah, so you guys, I mean, obviously have had to have noticed a little bit of a shift in our crafting. I personally have not been stitching as much. I have been doing a little bit, but I've been really embracing the yarn world.
Yeah.
And I learned how to knit in February, and I've just been kind of going with it. So gotta do what brings you joy in the moment, right?
Yes.
So not that stitching is going away for me. Obviously I'm still buying patterns and stuff, but I'm definitely enjoying knitting at the moment. So that's kind of what I've been up to.
And then also Deb from Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher, we love her. She has always been so gracious with donating giveaways for our raffle table. So we had 3 full year subscriptions for Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher that we raffled off this year. And I did get the spring edition.
Oh. Can we talk about the raffles for a minute? Yeah. Okay. So this year we had lots of people contribute to our raffle table. Lots of attendees contribute, which is amazing. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's so incredibly generous of you. And we had 2 baskets that were donated to us that we thought were
Big.
They were bigger. And our raffles, we've always given away raffle tickets in our goodie bags for free. Like, you don't need to pay for raffle tickets. It's just kind of part of the activities of what we do for the weekend. Well, we decided, and as you guys know, we use the retreat every year to raise money for charities that are near and dear to our hearts. So we decided that we were going to take these baskets this year and try to use them to raise more money for our charities. Well, you guys showed the fuck up with these raffles.
Yeah.
The amount of money that we raised from the raffle baskets that were donated to us, along with just our normal, like our popcorn station and our candy station and all of that.
Yep.
We raised, Kristen's getting it,
$51.20.
$5,120. It blows my mind. So Kristen took a check for $25.60 to
Kitty Queen.
Cat
Rescue in the North Hills.
And I sent a PayPal for the same amount to Cross Your Paws. And the amount of animals and lives that we were able to save with one weekend of donations, I mean, it's the most amazing thing.
So the Kitty Queen donation that I made, Jason and I took that up last week. We took it up on Tuesday when I knew that one of the main volunteers at Kitty Queen was going to be there. I wanted to personally hand her the stack of cash.
And it was a stack.
And anyway, got to hold a cat. I posted the pictures on our Instagram and also on our retreat attendee stuff, so go check that out. But Kitty Queen, of course, was so appreciative of it, and it's going to spay and neuter over 21 cats, which is insane.
Insane.
These 2 organizations that we choose to support are complete nonprofits. Kitty Queen specifically, I don't know about Cross Your Paws, but I'm assuming so. They get absolutely no government funding whatsoever.
Nope, zero.
No grants, no support whatsoever. They are completely 100% volunteer ran. Every single dime that they get comes from just donations and adoptions and all of the things. So when we talk about, organizations that are near and dear to our hearts, Jodi has obviously fostered with Cross Your Paws. I foster with Kitty Queen. We see the impact that this money has. It's directly impacting our community. It's impacting animals in our community. And
in our homes.
Like the money that people raise for this stuff helps to give us the opportunity to foster and provide loving, safe homes for these animals before they can go and be adopted. It is so emotional to us because we see the impact that this money has on organizations directly. So we can't thank you guys enough, and hopefully we can exceed it for next year. But we exceeded our goal from last year, which we raised $4,500,
which was another incredible total. Like it's mind blowing.
Yeah, so it was amazing. But let's talk about we'll talk about stitching first. So before we get into our knitting stuff. So stitching wise, I have been stitching, and I started that pattern from La Di Da.
Oh yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I did. This is on 56 count.
I was gonna say it's tiny.
So here's my conundrum. First of all, doing a border on 56 count makes me want to murder someone because it's so hard to see. So for those of you who have ever stitched on 56 count, sometimes, especially on linen, because it's not even weave, I missed a stitch somewhere. So on one side, I am a stitch and a half. So I'm off. So this pattern calls for...
Where?
Well, see? There you go. Can't even tell.
Well, first of all, I can't even see the X's, so...
So anywho, so that one, not a big deal. I'm just not going to put a lot of the border stuff around it. Like I'm going to stitch the bird. I don't know where the hell the pattern is. Is it right here? Okay. So you can tell like there's some border stuff around the letters. There's some borders here. There was like an additional border line that goes
Just
around.
leave it out.
I'm leaving it out.
Leave it out.
Because I'm never going to get it to match. But I think
This is
it looks
about compromise.
freaking awesome. And I'm using the called for MPI silks, which there were only 4 colors. So easy peasy. And
It's amazing.
Allie bought the stuff too. So I'm sure she hasn't started hers yet because she started like 15 other projects.
As we do.
So anyway, I'm hoping that I can have this one done very soon so that I can start Worthy Patriot. Anyway, that's my stitching stuff. So let's talk about knitting, shall we? What have you knitted?
A sweater.
Yeah.
So if you were at the retreat, you surely saw Kristen and I and our friend Sarah working on sweaters. So before the retreat, we decided that we were all going to start sweaters together out of this super chunky, thick yarn. And Kristen and Sarah are doing cardigans. Sarah finished hers at the retreat because she's a maniac.
Yeah.
Kristen started hers. Oh, you got far. You got further than I thought.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I'm working on the body. This is the neck. And then I'll just have to finish the body. And then figure out how I'm going to do the bind off because the bind off scares the shit out of me.
No, it's super easy. Sarah showed me a way and it's
and then
so
I'll have
good.
to do the sleeves. But oh my God, it's so cool. This is like my Zara Larson inspired, Midnight Sun inspired sweater. And I wanted like beachy, cool vibes. Even though if I wore this in the summer, I would sweat my ass off.
I was sweating my ass off when I was wearing mine in the winter.
So let's see yours, because you actually finished yours.
I did a pullover. So here's mine, and I dyed this yarn for all of us. So
yes,
that was fun. So I just followed it's just like a raglan pattern. So you can see the raglans there, and it's just a pullover sweater. It's not quite a crop, but it's pretty short. But I love it. I learned so much. I learned about using 2 different size needles. I learned how to use big stumps as knitting needles because our needles are enormous. Mm-hmm. I learned how to bind off for my sleeves and for my ribbing.
Yeah.
And
how to weave in your ends.
How to weave in my ends. So big thank you to Sarah, who gets to knit 0 when she's around us because we're such a pain in the ass.
She knit a whole sweater.
She did knit a whole sweater, but to be fair, this yarn goes fast because it's really thick.
It does.
So, but yeah, nice job, Sarah. She finished hers, and here's mine. So this was, I got pretty far at the retreat, and then I finished it. Like as soon as I got home, I was like itching to finish it. So I did.
Yeah.
So that's my sweater. I also made socks.
Yeah, you did. Those look so good.
Yeah. I'm
good.
on a sock tear. So, in fact, Kristen, when we were in Iowa at a knitting retreat, Kristen bought us all the same skein of yarn to make Iowa socks. So I am working on my Iowa sock. You got to get that heel in there, sister.
I don't want to. I don't want to. It scares me.
So I'm ready for the toe on this one. Look at these needle stoppers. Could you die?
The Diet Cokes.
Needle stoppers are like my favorite accessory for knitting. So, but you know what was crazy is going from knitting with, hang on, I have them. I can hear them in here.
They're freaking gigantic.
To knitting with these was a trip and a half.
Yep.
I pulled out the sock at the retreat just to like kind of take a break from my sweater.
Yep.
And I felt like I was knitting with cross-stitch needles. That's how tiny it felt. So
yep.
That's my Iowa sock that I'm working on. And then lastly, I started my first sweater. So there's this tutorial called the Step-by-Step Sweater Kristen introduced it to me. She's way further on hers. She started one a long time ago.
I'll show you mine.
And I did the yarn for her before I even learned how to knit. And then when I started knitting, I wanted to do the same sweater. Look at that. Jesus, you're so close. Mm-hmm. You're so close.
I love it so much. Yeah, Jodi dyed this pink and yellow yarn, and then this was the drops Nepal.
It's so soft.
It wasn't the Nepal. It's something.
The other drops.
Whatever. But I just need to finish the ribbing and then go back and add the sleeves.
So good. So I started a step-by-step sweater, and I had lots of mistakes in it. So I restarted it. Mm-hmm. So here's where I am.
Oh, it looks good.
So my stitches are much better.
Isn't that so nice, though, when you started over?
Yes, because you started yours over too, didn't you?
Well, yeah, because
this was
my
first
first sweater.
Yeah. Oh, God, you got far on that one.
I know.
Kristen.
I know. So here, I have a whole other sweater.
What?
And then I did the bind off, and now I can't get it on.
Oh.
So I was like,
To be fair, I like the other ribbing and collar better, but I can't believe you got that far and then started over.
Sure did.
The other night, when you start over, the silver lining is that you can make adjustments where so like on this one, I changed the ribbing on my collar. I was doing a 2x2 or a 3x1 on my other one. This is a 2x2.
Looks good.
So very happy with it so far. I love my little deviled eggs.
Yep.
So that's what I've been doing.
Well, like Jodi said, with the sock, this was my sock. I just need to work on the heel. I'm trying a different technique on the heel because I didn't like the German short row heels, which I did complete a whole sock.
You did. You made a whole sock.
I made a whole sock.
And then you got second sock, Cindy.
Then I got second sock syndrome and I started it over. So this was my first sock, which looks awesome.
It's amazing.
But yeah, so who knows if I'll ever finish the other one. And then I'm working on the Mew top.
How cute is that?
And I'm holding double. I am holding double.
So 2 strands of yarn from 2 different
Jodi dyed this.
balls.
This is fingering weight. This is mohair.
Mohair.
And I bought this at a yarn store in Iowa. So I'm holding these together. And this is
unreal.
where I'm at. Okay. Oh, what is that sticking in there?
Your needle.
It's just a double pointed needle.
Kristen.
So this is the front. And then I have to do the back. And then I stitch them together.
You're close.
I know. It's fun. This one's fun.
It's so
soft.
So you can see how the 2 different yarns mix together.
It was just a shit ton of ribbing. I think this was 60 rows of ribbing. It's a lot of ribbing. But anyway.
It's a lot.
So I'm working on that. And then showed you my cardigan. My very first knitting project was a self-drafted pattern to make a vest. So last year at the yarn retreat in Iowa, they gave us 2 skeins of matching yarn, which this year we got 2 different skeins. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. But anyway, Sarah said, make a vest. So it's just a basic stockinette stitch. So knits on one side, purls on the other side. Do a ribbing for the bottom, and then however you want to finish the top. So I had this done, and so she finished it for me. She did all of the mattress stitching to close it. But this is my vest.
So cool.
Okay, and I have to weave in all my ends.
It's so
And it's
good.
like a little boat neck at the top. So here's my neck hole.
And these colors.
So
amazing.
Super easy if you want to.
It's literally just 2 rectangles.
It's just 2 rectangles. Put them together. And then close up where you want the sleeve holes to be. And
then you did like a purl stitch on the top?
A garter.
Or is it, oh, okay.
So it was just a garter stitch. So it was just knit at the top just to give it some dimension.
Different, yeah.
And then I just did like a
Ribbed
1x1 rib on the bottom.
So now, how did you bind this off?
Well, I started from the bottom. So this was my cast on edge.
So then when you get to the top, what did you do?
I don't remember. I think I just did like a basic slip knot, like a slip stitch.
You just moved them all.
Yeah. But it doesn't need to be stretchy. Where on my sweater it needs to be stretchy.
The bottom needs to be stretchy. Okay.
So I got to either master the Italian bind off or do Jenny's super stretchy bind off.
Sarah showed me her bind off and it was so easy.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to have to do that.
Not that I remember how I did it, but we are lucky enough to have a knitting hotline.
I know. And Allie's knitting now too, which is super fun. And we're going to get together.
She started a sock at the retreat.
Yeah, she did. And she's working on a scarf. And
she'd made a scarf.
Yeah, and then she has the yarn that you dyed for her to do her step-by-step sweater.
Yes.
And then next Monday we're getting together and we're going to dye yarn at Jodi's house so we can see how the sausage is made.
Yeah, look at my fingers. She's doing all day today. They're clean, I promise.
They're just, that's what it looks like when she dyes fabric too. So it's fine. But we have I feel like I have so many things going right now and I want to work on all of them.
I know.
All the time.
And then you work on nothing because you're like, I don't even know what to do.
That's what I said yesterday. I was like, okay, I did my workout in the morning, did some stuff around the house, and then I was like, okay, I have all afternoon to craft. I laid on the couch and played on my phone for 3 hours, and then I took a nap. I did stitch last night, but I was like, I feel like I have so much to do.
I know.
That it's just executive.
So that's how I've been getting with because I've been making a lot of socks. So I'll cast on a sock and then I'll cast on another sock and then I'll pick them up and I'll do 8 rows on one and then I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna put that away and then do 8 rows on another. And then I'll switch back and forth and then they never get done.
I know, but I feel like this is just part of... And Jodi and I are very new to knitting. I just started last fall. She just started in February. So there's so much to learn.
Oh my God. Every time we do it, we learn something.
But it's fun.
Yeah.
It's so fun. And Jodi's dyeing yarn. So it's a never-ending supply of yarn either.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Which is so fun. Mm-hmm. For our local Pittsburgh people, May 2nd at the Block Northway, which is right off of McKnight Road. Mm-hmm. There's a market and they do it. It's called I Made It Market. And they do one several times a year in several different locations. There is one there on May 2nd. It's all just handmade goods. Perfect time for Mother's Day gifts.
Yep.
It'll be spring themed and I will have a booth there. So if you want to come and say hi, I would love to see you. I will have yarn and sweatshirts and probably some fabric. So if you need anything or just want to come say hi, that's where I'll be. May 2nd.
Yeah. But we have some giveaways.
We do.
For today. And if you're not following us on Instagram and on Facebook, please do, because we'll be posting Jodi's pop-up shops and stuff there, so you can make plans, or where we're gonna be. We also have the 412 Stitch Society.
Yes.
So if you guys have not joined that group and you are local to Pittsburgh, join the 412 Stitch Society on Instagram and on Facebook. Our friend Nicole, she was also at the retreat. She is delightful. And she runs the 412 Stitch Society. We get together once or twice a month at Black Dog Winery, which is out off of Steubenville Pike, so right on the west side of the city. And we get together for 3 hours a couple times a month, and it's just
bring whatever craft
you want. It's super laid back. It doesn't cost anything.
A ton of people asked me last weekend, do you guys ever get together? Where's a good place to sit and stitch? And
that's where we go.
What we do.
That's what we do. So join that group as well.
Come see us.
But we have some giveaways.
All right. Plum Street Sampler, Always Remember, and Sweetheart Hill. So if you are interested in this bundle, say house.
Mm-hmm.
Comment house. Please be 18.
Open to international viewers as well, but make sure you follow us too. That would be nice.
We have a hands-on design bundle. For this one, you can say bugs.
Bugs.
Those are super cute. And then then we have a Barbara Anna bundle. For this one, you can say girl. And there's 3 of these.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's okay. I was writing it down, or else I would forget what the hell we actually said for people to comment. So, House Bugs Girl. Don't say giveaway. Don't say win. Just make sure you leave a comment and just put those words, and you can enter to win all 3 of them if you want to. And then we'll randomly select. So, plan is to obviously film more now that the retreat is over, and then we'll be providing retreat updates as we get closer to August. But nothing that you need to know of right now other than the fact that the dates for next year are that second week in April at the Sheraton, same as always. But mark it on your calendar now. Make sure that you're not planning other stuff around that weekend if you want to come. And if you attended this year, you don't need to do anything. You're just going to get an invoice. And if you want to come, you pay it. And if you don't want to come, you just don't pay it. And then
super easy.
We'll open up the wait list as well, because we had a lot of people who said they want to bring friends next year, which we love.
We do. And we have some super fun and exciting things for next year.
You're not going to want to miss it.
We will share at a later date.
You're not going to want to miss it. So I think that's all we have. Geez, this was a lot. Yeah. But we love you guys. Thank you all so much for those of you who came to the retreat.
Talk about our little doors.
Oh my God. Okay, before we go, if you want to, whatever. If you're not local, this probably won't make sense to you. But we went to the War Street Art Salon, which is on the Mexican War Streets. It's over by Allegheny General. So it's right downtown Pittsburgh. There is the cutest little craft cafe owned by the cutest girl in the whole world. Anyway, follow her on Instagram because she posts monthly updates about specials that they have going on at the cafe. But what it is, you sign up online for a seat. It's a very small place, so you want to sign up ahead of time. You can't just show up. But you sign up, you get a ticket. When you go to the event, it's 2 hours. And I think she's open Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And so you get to pick from a menu of crafts.
It's just like a cafe.
Yeah, it's just like a cafe.
Menu. There's no food.
No food, but you get to pick from a menu of crafts. And then she has monthly specials as well. And then you also get to pick between tea and coffee. And she serves you in the cutest little teacups. And it's the most darling space ever. But Jodi and I did fairy doors. And I left mine downstairs. But this is an example of what we made. So we actually got the plain door. And we had to paint them. We had to go to a little bar that had all dried flowers and all kinds of little charms. And then we could just sit there for 2 hours and drink our coffee and bullshit and enjoy each other's company and create a cute little craft.
Such a fun place.
So fun. So the monthly specials for April were like paint a pot, paint a bag, do a fairy door. But then the crafts that they have all the time are like dry air clay, dried flower candles. You can
charm necklaces.
Charm necklaces and bracelets. You can do stamping. So like you actually carve a stamp and then you can stamp it onto an item. Watercolors, a pastel chalk painting.
There was a collage one where they had like all these different things to like make a collage and frame it. It was
so cute.
So fun.
And it was packed when we were there.
Yeah.
But it was like everybody was just like so creative and crafty. And like Jodi and I, like we couldn't just take a tote bag and then just like draw shit on it. Okay, like that. Mine would look like just like a sun with the rays and then the little tree that looks like a...
She guides you just enough, but leaves you enough to be totally creative.
So like we got that plain little door and then it was up to us to make it whatever we wanted. So it was just so much fun. Please check out the War Street Art Salon. She follows us now on Instagram too. So if you want to find her through us, but we can't say enough cool things. Those are the things that we really look for in Pittsburgh. It's amazing to find other crafty people and to be able to connect on that level. So we really want to support her as well. So really fun opportunity.
Go to the craft cafe.
But guys, we love you all. Thank you so much for coming to the retreat this year. If you were there, we can't tell you again how much we appreciate your support. Thank you to our family, to our friends who made this weekend possible, because Jodi and I, without Aaron this year, it was one less person. But we just had the most amazing group of people who rally behind us and make this weekend a success. And then all of you for showing up and continuing to support us in this. And the more you guys come and the more you have interest in coming back, the more we want to do it and the more we want to keep it going. So we will do it as long as there is interest.
As long as you're in, we're in.
Coming to our retreat. So we love you guys. Take care. Don't forget to put your comment in for the words House Bugs Girl, and we will see you very soon. Bye. Guys.